Hello everybody, I'm the Lawnmower Detective and welcome back to the shop. As promised, we're going to do the first installment of the Turd series. We're going to be doing some serious detective work on this machine here. It is a Yardman MTD 4 horsepower 21 inch. Got Mr. Turd here. He's going to be following us along on our journey. So I've got the bale held back, so we'll be digging into this pretty soon to find out all of the gruesome details of this caper. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do before we do anything at all is realize that we have no history on this machine. I haven't pulled the cord, I haven't done anything. As you see it now is how I found it. So let's check the oil and see what we're dealing with. It's very black and it's barely on the stick. So before we go trying to fire this thing up, we're gonna have to put some oil in it. But we're gonna check a few things first before we even waste our time. Yeah, see, there's nothing on the stick whatsoever. All right, so let's see. I've already got the bale pulled back, so let's let's take the spark plug boot off here and get our handy dandy lawnmower stand. Get that under there, drop her down a little bit. If y'all haven't seen my video on this lawnmower stand, you should go check it out, it's pretty cool. Okay, so what we're gonna be checking on right now is just to make sure we're gonna try to spin it. We're gonna try to grab the blade a little bit and we're gonna try to spin it to see if it even turns over. Feels like there's some compression on there too, so it's turning freely. So, looks like the fiddle fairies might have been in here. There's a couple bolts missing. There's a zip tie on the throttle. That's telltale sign of somebody been here messing with it. This blade is about gone. So, one, it turns over. I'm gonna try pulling it with the cords. Yeah, okay, all right. So the preliminary diagnosis is that it will turn. It's not seized up. Don't know if it has spark yet. Don't even know the condition of the fuel tank. Let me take the cap off. And looked at, oh, that's been on there for a little while. Get my light. Y'all hold tight for a minute. So let's check down in the fuel tank. And it's not rusty or anything, but however, there's some oil in there. So this thing has been turned all topsy-turvy. There's not too much in there. Okay. Let's check out the air filter situation. We're just going to use a flat blade screwdriver to get that off of there. See what the condition of it is. I'm going to get this air filter cover off here. I'll bring you all around here so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's not good. That's completely saturated. Okay, so like I said, this series is going to be affectionately called the Turd. And we'll take through this, we'll go through this together little by little. So y'all stand by and I'll get you over here. Okay. I'm pretty sure you all can see how terrible this is and what kind of solutions people try to come up with. And I'm not dogging anybody for not knowing how to work on one of these or what have you, but if your machine doesn't have enough RPMs and you need to do this to accomplish something, then there's a bigger issue going on here. So we'll be getting that off of there. This seems to work, but it doesn't really change this much. And you know, you can bend this tab here to adjust your RPMs, and I'm assuming that that's what they were trying to do with this. So, but it's back there on the governor arm, which was, it felt like it was stuck just now until I moved it. So we'll see. Once we get to, okay, that governor spring right there is pretty much shot. I believe I've got some of those around here. So, okay, that's banging on something, so that's, shouldn't be making contact with anything back there. So we'll get this shroud off here in a little bit. But here's the air filter that we're dealing with. I mean, it's just, you can see all that oil in there. Look at that. It's gross, isn't it? There was this, it's no wonder the thing couldn't breathe. Look at that. That's, you can see the oil coming out of it. Isn't that crazy? Well, that's why we call it the Turd. Let me get that out of the way. All right. Let me see if I can get this shot of that oil down in the gas tank there. Let's see if you can see that. You see that oil down in there? So there's definitely been something going on here. So look down in the throat. Look how nasty that is. Sorry for all the bumping around. One of the legs of my tripod is banging on the toolbox. Trying to maneuver you around here. Sorry about that. Okay. So what we're going to do next, ladies and gentlemen, just stand by for a minute and get you situated, and we'll take this shroud off and see what kind of fiddle fairies have been underneath of there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I've got that spark plug boot off of there. One thing I've noticed is that where you at? I haven't done anything to this machine other than what you've seen me do. So this spark plug is covered in oil, and it was not tight at all. So somebody's been in here. Can y'all see that? It looks pretty bad. But we'll see if we can't get it cleaned up and bring it back to life. But there was a lot of oil down here for some reason. So I'm going to use a 1/4-inch nut driver to get this shroud off. Let me grab a tray real quick. And there's a lot of dirt on this thing. So I'm assuming, since it was in the dumpster at work, it more than likely belonged to the baseball or the softball team at this point, because that's the kind of dirt they got, this orange clay dirt down there at the softball field and the baseball field. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt in here. This is also being held on by a 1/4-inch. The dipstick tube is also being held on by a 1/4-inch bolts. And I do apologize for that heater running back there. It's actually just like 4 feet from us, so Sorry about that noise. But it's cold. It's very cold. Let me get my 10 mil nut driver. Tool of champions. Yeah, we're missing a bolt on the front, so somebody's been in here. For what reason, I have no idea. But this whole front section here is covered because it was turned upside down at one point in the dumpster, because when I first saw it in the dumpster, it was just wheels up. So, but we'll have to decipher that and figure it out. Yeah, this bolt over here is only halfway in, so somebody's been in here recently. Doesn't look too bad in there. That could use some WD-40, but other than that, I think that's pretty good. And that is actually hitting the flywheel fins, which is not good. We'll have to get that sorted out. Let me go ahead and get that zip tie out of there. Because we certainly don't need a zip tie in here. That's not how that works. You know, I think with the proper spring tension, let's see what this bolt is doing. I don't think that's going to hit that at all. Sounds like a little piggy, don't it? All right. So let me go ahead and just put that rewind back on so we can give her a tug. Let's see if she's got any spark. We'll put one of these bolts up here for now and one back here, just temporarily. And we'll grab the old spark tester and see if she's got life in her. Got a heartbeat. And we'll take that back out of there and do a compression test real quick too. What do you think? Okay. Y'all keep an eye on that for me, okay? Let me know if you see anything good. It's hard to pull now. All right. There's spark there, buddy. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I hope you got to see that. There was a little spark in there. Okay, so what we've gathered so far is she's got spark, and so that means it's semi-capable of running. Get this plug out of here. I gotta go grab the compression tester set, and I'll be back in just a few. You all stand by. All right, got the old compression tester set out here. Let's see, here's the typical one. Sorry for that noise. Get my head out of your way, huh? I usually just twist that in until it starts spinning on itself. You know it's tight enough. Okay. I'm gonna be off camera for just a second. And you all bear with me for a second. Let me make sure that you're recording. Yeah, okay, you guys in there? Hang on. Can you see that? Where are you at? There you are. It's about 70 pounds. It's not the greatest, but we'll see if we can't get her to do it. Okay, gang. So until the next episode, where you at? You all stay safe, take care of each other, and don't let the turds get in your shop. And don't forget, it's donut time. Okay, everybody, so what we've discerned today is that through our investigation we found out that she's got compression. It's going to need a carb clean, obviously. The tank needs to be cleaned out. It's not locked up. It has 0 oil in it at this point, so we'll get some oil in it next time. And the next time when you come back, we'll put some oil in it, put some fuel in it, and just see how it runs, okay? So you guys take it easy, take care of each other, and thank you for being here.
It has been a pleasure having you all here. Please don't forget to give this video a like, and please subscribe. Last but not least, click the notification bell so you will know when new videos are posted. Thanks to all of you for your support.